Oh my god, Raven, you missed the last stream, but hello. Hi. Oh, I misinputted my password. Teehee. When was the last stream? Oop, wrong one. Tuesday. I finished leveling my astrology into 60 and actually got back to doing the patch quests. So that's what you missed, basically. The last few streams have just been grinding to this point, and now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Anyways, I have a cat on my lap right now. Kawatapi is just taking a bath in my lap. He is so clingy. Also, I really want to like start working on these characters again, and I low-key want to switch off Bunny Race. I'm not gonna lie. I love being Bunny Race, don't get me wrong. But sometimes the glams don't hit. You know? Anyways, I'm in Mordona right now because, let me fix this. So I sleep during the day now? Gotcha. But, Novus! Oh, it's got a big chunk of electrolyte powder in my water. I need to shake that bitch a bit more. Like, I love how potent the electrolyte water is. Don't get me wrong. But when I just get powder, that's not fun. But yeah. Got the Novus one now. Which means it's Ormvale grinding time for that. But that's an off-stream activity. Here we go. Anyways. First, hell yeah. Time to do Sorkai. I also did a little bit of triple triad grinding, and by a little bit I mean just getting cards I didn't have. So I got a bunch of the ones from the silver pack, did a couple matches, that's really it. Why are these locked? Oh, my average item level isn't high enough. But I know this won't take long, so. I guess in the meantime, I could try and work on this little side quest. Destroying the server? Hell yeah! Let's go! A new hand touches the beacon. I figured you meant the Discord server, don't worry. Yeah, I've been trying to clear all the side quests. As you can tell, most are done. Because this is Relic, this is Relic, this is Fishing. How many different servers now? I only have one. I don't care about these side quests. They are unimportant to me. But let's just do this, because it's really just walking around Foundation over and over again. My water bottle's kind of in the way right now, but I can't move it because the boy is in my lap. Oh, I'm already here. Service, Discord, game service, service apps. Yeah. That's how I feel about everything requiring you to make an account now to use it. Like if I download an app, like especially for shopping and stuff like that, because I use it to like window shop, and it requires me to make an account in order to do anything, it's instantly uninstalled. The only time I will accept an account is if it's like a cross-platform game. Like I have games on my phone that are cross-platform, so I can also play them on like my computer. That's fine. But accounts for everything for no good reason? Hard pass. Also, I've officially rotated my mattress today. I feel so adult. And I did it all on my own, too. Nice. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Party. What size? Queen, maybe. I'm just strong like that. So late? Hey! I couldn't actually get it into my apartment on my own. Let me have my moment. I'm talking new ones? Yeah, this one ain't that new. So now I gotta fucking Asuna everyone twice. Alright. Yeah, mine is still like a generic spring mattress. It's not memory foam or anything like that. I think that I can do this. This way, any feelings when dead skin cells are on it. Yeah. The thing is, it's also a hand-me-down. Like, it's annoying. But my mattress is in fact a hand-me-down mattress. It was my sister's for years, and also she... Oh. And also she never rotated the mattress, so it is very lumpy. And not good. Like she had it for years, literally plural years, and not once did she rotate it. So those first few days of having it sucked. Ooh, I need to heal. I love the music for this. All right, on to the next. Sort of furniture and would live connected by myself. So, yeah, I can't do that. I'm not that muscular. I've also kind of been skipping the gym a bit too much, but in my defense, I've been incredibly busy. So, can you really blame me? I guess my family started working in warehouses. Yeah, I know I'm not the weakest member of my family because my mom is incredibly weak, but I'm the only one of my siblings that actually lifts weights. So do a bit of slurping on my water. Alright, let's go ahead and kill these things. It's like, I don't know, there's so many things that I love to do in this game. So the Lumberjack Dabba, the Viking head, yeah. Mine is not. My biceps are getting there though. There is a noticeable bump for my biceps. Ooh. I just accidentally put those on myself. God damn it. Oh, ow, ow. Shit. I'm down. Ouch. Too close. And I got the gear. Slay. Hello. I just got AutoZone Distribution Center. Nice. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Grace Vulgar. Oh, we fight Race Vulgar at the end. Oh. Toppy is now laying on me. Hi Tiff and chat, hi Schwarz, hope you're doing well. I'm like realizing that I'm streaming at a time where like the Aussies might be watching and it's like, oh no. The Aussies might be here. Oh god. Cutscene. I probably should watch this, honestly. Okay. Oh, that was a very boring cutscene. Oh, I'm not the only one who's new. I guess she's using, what is that, Dancer? Perfect time to get off another Helios. Oh, I suppose I'll just stay there. Okay. Somehow I saw that coming. Oh my god. I don't know how I managed to see that. GG's. Oh, and I got a Hraesvelgr card. Already have that one? I don't. Ooh, let me add it to my little tally. Because I have the, like, not the app. What's it called? The website that shows all of the triple triad cards. It's kind of cool that I got that first try, though. I don't know what the odds are for it, but it's nice that I got it first try. You're new to it, so you get it. Yippee! Alright. Ooh, cutscene. Did we pass your trial, Hraesvelgr? I wanted to put my jacket on, but I don't know how to do so without disturbing the cat. Because, like, my jacket's, like, at my back, to be clear. Like... Hold on. I will read it in a second. I just want my jacket. Where's the sleeve? There we go. Okay. Even bereft of an eye, my brave brother was a fearsome foe indeed. Oh no, the cat got off. Sorry, Kavatapi. There we go. But having tested thy strength firsthand, I do begin to see how thou didst bring him low. Hydaelyn treated her servants well. Thank you. Very well, I shall trust in the seed of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be kindled anew or extinguished forever. Oh, that's a big weight on my shoulders. Should probably put my phone on Do Not Disturb while I'm streaming. At you yet stand is ready proof of your determination, mortals. Yeah. Let us fight as allies then, and together banish my brave brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end. Damn. This I swear on the beloved memory of my Shiva, and on the soul of lost Azael. All right. Oh, my poor ribs. That was a painful reminder of a great worm's might. And had he truly meant us harm, he would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training about the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Oop. All the Moogles. Ow, Kupo. Toof, let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Ouch. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. What? When I told you about Toof's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. Poor Morgan. Aww. That's triple shifts for you, Morgan. Oh, poor guy. But the triple? That's not fair. There's no justice, Kupo. None at all. The poor Moogle. Oh, Kawatapi's now on my unmade bed. I rotated the mattress because I was washing my bedding. But you should wash your bedding every 2 weeks, if not every week.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
Thank you.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Oh.
Oh, God.
It's now. Midgard's armor, what have you?
Cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun.
Ruh-roh.
We must away to Ishgard.
Well. Oh, it's more cutscene. Oh, no, it's not. I don't want either of these. I'm just gonna go with the health potion. Alright, yeah, look at this. The only quest I have is Dunscaith, which I did try to queue for Dunscaith, but I could not get in. Also, my item level isn't high enough, apparently. Probably because of these. I was like, these are as good as I can get. Actually, I can probably upgrade from the Atlas. Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. Hi, Hraesvelga. Are you gonna take us back to Ishgard? Know you then what this war portendeth? Yup.
I must return to my city without delay.
Then we shall lend you our wings. Let us meet with Nidhogg on the field of battle, and together bring an end to his wrathful song. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky! Ricky, when I catch you! Alright. Now I'm gonna be whisked away to Ishgard, but I get the feeling that the cutscene's not over. Yeah. Bro got chopped off a bridge. Let's fall asleep. I'll see you later, Dad. Bye, Raven. Yulia.
Remember your training.
Oh,
We
it's
hold fast
Lucia.
until
I
the
almost
Lord
had it.
Commander returns. Ugh. We must hold.
We're on our way. We're trying our best. Oh. Well, rest in peace to them. I feel like it'd be kind of peaceful to die from falling up a cliff that high, you know? Like, you know you're gonna die. You might as well enjoy the fall.
Reinforcements! By the Fury. That one is the size of Nidhogg.
It's Racebilger. We're back. Let us down.
Lord Commander.
Love that Alphino's here, but he is not strong at all. He cannot fight.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Sorry, I was trying to convince Racebilger to help us. Love that everyone is leaving so I can take on everything alone. Alright. Surely that's the end of the cutscene. It's not gonna throw me straight in because it would have warned me. Oh, nope, there's more cutscene. Wherefore standest thou with these vermin, brother? Sorry. Abandon this war, Shade. The suffering thou sowest serveth no end. The traitor's progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal and seek now to make amends with our kind. Never shall our grief be assuaged, nor our loss forgotten, but reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thy vengeance and be at peace. It's gonna be like, fuck no. What soft-headed ramblings are these? Thy dalliance with that vile maid hath robbed thee of thy wits. Mayhap her cloying perfume hath made thee forget the stench of our brood sister's lifeblood. Thou darest speakest thus of my beloved. Ruh-roh, he pissed. Ah, so the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I feared thy heart's fire had long since gone out. But waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for the battle. Are they angry? So this is a lot of cutscene. Why is there so much cutscene, man? What? Oh. They be fighting. Ooh. Now that's a once-in-a-lifetime sight. I'm like, I need to go up there. He somehow got stronger. The fuck? Oh, he took his wing off. Bro. Racefulger's clearly alive, but mortally wounded. Gah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Gah. Thou art weak, Racefulger, a slithering worm who fawneth on the vermin who should rightfully be his prey. For 1,000 years I have fought without cease, and thou didst think to prevail against me. Glory not in thy victory's shade. The battle is not yet won. My power and my hope I trusted to another. Oh, he got no eyes. And I, what hast thou done? Guess who? Guess who got it? Fool, thou wouldst trust a mortal with thy strength. Yup. We sure would. I know thee. 'Twas thou who didst intrude upon my lair and best the half of me. But now I am whole, and not in creation shall deny me my vengeance. Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna die. Also a lot of cutscene, my god. The final steps of faith now accessible. There we go. I'm low-key nervous to queue into this as a healer, but here we are. Not raids, trials. Final steps of faith. I'll have someone help me with the extreme version later so I can get the last mount. Oh. Boop. Let me use that as well. Alright. Yeah, I've got this now. Let me go to Ishgard real quick. So I can, it's just gonna take a little bit for this to pop. But so I can repair my gear. And then, actually, who sells it? Now that I'm thinking about it. Is it you? Do you sell it? A better weapon? Okay, so not that. This. Oh, there is Shire gear that I don't have. Okay. So I'm not even using the best gear. Got it. Got it. Okay. Well, I only get the weapon. And then I'll get that. Really? It's not better? Or no, it's in here, that's why. Let's return that to inventory. Yes, I say that is the recommended gear. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Yeah, there's another thing that I'll have to glamour. I'll make a little glamour set later. But that's that. I need to clear my inventory more, honestly. It's a whole mess. But I've also been, I got a new Wondrous Tales book, and looky here, that's looking pretty good. Yeah, some of these things, it's like, oh. Like, you want me to do Earth's Fount? Ugh. Like, gross. I probably could do it on my own because it's not one of the extremes. But, you know? Yeah, now I'm once again out of tomestones. But it's fine. Let's go ahead and repair our gear. We'll probably do that over here at the Jeweled Crozier. And let me also quickly go here to you. So I can give you my bolt. I have a bunch of random crafting materials here, so I'm just gonna dump these in here. If it ends up being that I can craft them and you don't have to gather them some weird ass way, I'll sell them. But for now, I'm gonna do that. And then who has... Where are my, torn music things? Because they're not here. Oh, you have a bunch of stuff too. I probably could have given it to you, but whatever. Maybe they're in the company chest. I don't know. Where is the company chest? Is there not one around here? Weird. Usually there's one like near here. Arms mended, there we go. We're just gonna repair all inventories. There. Perfect. Yeah, I really need to get more elegant tombstones so I can get the good gear for this character. Because, like, I have the good gear for my black mage. My black mage is using full Shire. Like, full Shire there. Some Shire here, but not all. So I just need to get full Shire for my Astro now. Like, now we're just waiting for this, so you might as well go back to doing that side quest, which should be like right over here. It's up from here. It's not here. No. Because I will eventually finish this whole quest line. Blah, blah, blah. And we start running again. Yeah, we're just waiting for this to proc now, so it's sort of just a waiting game. I know the closer that I get to Dawn Trail stuff, the quicker these will proc. Because there's more people doing that stuff, you know? I don't care. Okay. Well, we're at 7 minutes and there's still nothing. Let me check the Discord server. Okay, because there's only one S rank that I have left to fight in Heaven's Word, so I'm just occasionally checking to see if someone spawned it in. Skip cutscene. Back to School 3 is done. Oh, is that it? Am I done? Oh, I'm done! Slay. Yeah, as you can see, I also completed Alexander. Yeah, of course, look at the recommended ones. It's like, why the fuck would I get roll the dice 5? Like, bro, what? Like, some of these are crazy. Like, 200 duties as a paladin. Gets you a mount. Like, there's so many. So many of these, like, there's, yeah, Darkscale of Aerith is gonna suck to try and do. And then I can get Hunter's Log pretty easy. Apparently I'm halfway through that. Cool. Yeah, there's so many things here, which is crazy. I know I had a bullet journal where I'd write like weekly stuff to do and I can like check it off, but I quickly fell out of that. Okay. Give a few sips of water. This queue is taking forever. Oh my god. Oh, perfect. I'm nervous. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'm still nervous. God, I can't imagine how long that would have taken if I were a DPS. Here we go. Love that Nato was in the last one. And now they're back. All right. I'm nervous. Oh, both healers are Astros. Let's go. Not a no. This is a lot to keep a track of at once, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, ouch. Jesus. Ooh. Oh, he's like a Estinian now, modified Estinian. Ouch! And there's so many buffs on everyone. It's great. And honestly, this isn't that bad. I doubt there's anyone close enough to hit that. Nope, no, my god, everyone. I'm sure once we hit the second limit break, they're gonna go ahead and, use it. Oh, I'm in the line. One, two. Anyone gonna limit break? Limit break any DPS? I guess we're not limit breaking. He's just gonna die. Let's go! GG's. All right. Estinian. He's back. Look at that man. He lived. Ooh, and I got a player commendation. Let's go.
Estinian!
Bro. Alphino, don't do it.
Is this to be mine end?
Yeah. Yes, it is, Nidhogg.
I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
No. No, we won't. Estinian's fighting back.
This is not your hand, worm!
Yeah!
Thou wilt obey!
He's having a
I would
Yuji
ask
Itadori
one
moment.
last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me! Now, while I have the beast subdued!
Damn. You know we're not going to do that though, because let's be real. This is Final Fantasy. We're gonna let him live.
You waste your time! Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't
Bro,
let you!
just let him die. That's clearly what he is wanting. Izael? How are you here? The fuck? Horsefont? Or is it Luswa? I don't remember. How are they here? What? Why? How are they here? How? I'm so confused. How are they here? Undone by mortal will. Withered now. How are they here? We clearly saw both of them die. Oh, is it their spirit in the ether? Was there like enough ether to make it happen? Alphanos also collapsed.
One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, abidably to her king.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Bro. He's so dramatic with it.
Treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
Yay! I can't imagine the panic of like, oh shit, get rid of this thing. Like, bro, you're holding this thing of so much power and you just have to go, hey, just chuck that bitch.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend.
Yeah, we know he's alive. We saw him breathing.
Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
All right.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
What is bro doing? Is he taking off his armor? He's just casually holding him. Oh, he's back. With the power until he became evil too. Listen! I think think that power would succumb. Like, I would be consumed by that shit way too fast. I have too many insecurities. I'm just gone. I'm gone in an instant, okay? It's not gonna work. Horde have sensed the fall of their master and scattered to the winds, as they should.
You
Pussy
have my
ass
gratitude,
bitches.
Hraesvelgr. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Alright. Then our alliance hath served its purpose. Do you want your eye back, bro?
Ustra.
Thou didst wield the power I granted thee well. 'Twas thine own skill and not mine eye which earned thee victory. Yeah. And now I'm gonna have to fucking grind out the extreme version to try and get the mount. That shit's gonna suck. I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare you well, children of man. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is like the end of the Heavensward patch quests. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Like, it's the last dungeon. Or like, it's not a raid, but it's the last trial, that's the
The
word.
battle is won.
Tushim again, Tampon,
We can
hi
do no more for
Pookie.
Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
They've already got ladders everywhere. Somehow they have ladders tall enough. Yeah, once I unlock the extreme version, I'm gonna put up a gym so soon. I know, it's cause my coffee shop job, things aren't selling well across the region, and so they're cutting hours. Not cutting staff, but like cutting everyone's hours pretty hard. Your battle with Nidhogg's shade will beget many an epic ballad, Toof, and rightfully so. It was without a doubt one of your more epochal victories, though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake, had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. But yeah, I'm sure I'll unlock the extreme version soon. I don't remember where I unlock it, but I'm sure I'll unlock it soon. It might be in Mordona that I unlock it, but I will check that later. Oh, this way. Alright, Lucia. Toof, Master Alphino, my honored friends, as if winning Hraesvelgr to her cause were not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his broodbrother. I know not how to thank you. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Toof and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier, a captain. I am told he is yet to regain consciousness, but as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to recover from your own ordeals. But surely, Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Yup. Come, Toof, 'twould seem that we are awaited at Fortaunt Manor. When do I unlock the extreme version, though, so I can grind out that mount? Because I do need to do that. 100,000 years later? I sure hope not. Jesus. Come on, Mr. Chief, shall I show you to the manor? Yup. Alright, let me in. Okay. I really want an Altoid right now. However, the electrolyte packets that I put into my water are tangerine flavored. And I'm not about to do that to myself.
The heroes of the hour return.
Oh, like everything's voiced here. God damn.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
It's normal for 14 players to suffer by
I
choice.
gave every ounce of my
Nah.
strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
Thank you, Amenelaine. Truly a younger brother moment.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
Congrats.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
Yeah, he's like, bro.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of
Okay.
recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
Perfect. I can go ippy and sleepy.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Bro, what? Who are you going to see?
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Oh man, I can't eepy and sleepy yet. But I would like to unlock the expert mode Nidhogg fight, pretty please. Okay. Well, that's the end of this quest line. Emmerich. Hi. Tooth, my friend, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino? Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to set the city inside, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hraesvelgir's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Thank you. Litany of Peace, that's like one of the last ones, isn't it? My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on our patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon. We were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Oh. Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. What happened? Tell him I'm my way. Did he die or is he awake? Which one happened? Quickly, Toof, we must go to him. Oh, brother. It's cutscene time. Okay. Oh, Alphinaud's crying. Did he die?
Estinian!
His hair is white. It did not used to be white. Oh, he's awake.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphinaud thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphinaud. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
Yeah, because you were Nidhogg, that's why.
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about
I think
it,
he
would not
evolved
follow you
Gandalf.
into battle, nor trust you at my back.
He kind of did. He went from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White.
Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
Alphinaud's like, bitch! I did nothing wrong. I was just concerned.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me.
As I say, you were human. You just let that shit fester for 1,000 years.
Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
I mean, it's not like your armor is azure anymore, so...
My friend.
He fell
He
asleep.
has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I too
Kiss
must
him.
see my path to its end.
Aw.
Sleep well, my friend.
I wanted gay. I wanted them to kiss. I want my boyfriends to kiss. Swap spit. Lock lips. If you love me, prove it. Little bummed that there is no
Following
gay.
the battle with Nidhogg on the steps of faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state.
Is he gonna make Lucia the...
'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Well, that's where the people want him, so...
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
He's got a plan. That man is...
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
Another cutscene. Let's go!
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
Oh, it's the dragons that saved their lives.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
Aw, he took up the mantle for his friend. That's cute. And there's Justinian. And there's Racebilger. Somehow with his wing back. I don't know how he managed that. Oh, and there I am.
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
The memories of Count Edmond de Forton. Yup. Oh. And now we see him writing them. I hate that writing noise, by the way. It is, He's writing it like it's his final act, like he's dying. Is that their way of saying this is the end of Heaven's Word? By closing the book? I feel like that's their way of saying this is the end of Heaven's Word. Because he closed the book. And I assume that's the bed where Justinian was laying. Yeah. Why are we getting a shot of the empty room? He's not even there. They act like he died. But we clearly saw him alive. Alright, speak with Emmerich. We're out of cutscene jail. Never mind, we're not out of cutscene jail. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending her way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Toof. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with a position of more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our city for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle, an archbishop's bastard as the head of the House of Lords? But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience. And it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. Yeah. I hear from Captain Whitescape that Justinian has vanished from his sick room. Oh, that's why they showed the empty bed. We clearly saw him walking away. I guess he quote-unquote disappeared. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Toof, and please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. Okay. And now I must speak with Alphino at Fortaunt Manor. As I say, it's like right here. I'm not going to bother fast traveling. I'm going to go this way. Okay, I'm fully not in the right spot. I guess I'll go fast travel. Okay. Welcome home, Mr. Toof. Yup. Yup. Hello, Tataru. Hello, Alphino. You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him of his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet through her people may stumble from time to time. Oh, yet though her people will stumble from time to time, I know of none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Complete. Wake up Ishgard's governmental reform. New airship routes have been sanctioned. Oh, hell yeah! Oh, and more cutscenes. What is he doing? What is happening? Is he gonna try and go into the abyss to get the eyes? Is that what's happening now? Oh, it's those guys. Thank you, Blend Hairs. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All this proceeding is Elidibus. Why are you talking with them? There is not to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Oh, that's Alice, isn't it? Thancred! Him again. Yup. It is of no moment. They will play their part and we will play ours. I fear that these guys are making a comeback at some point. And I'm not happy about it. Unless did grey mist give way to azure skies, men and dragon rise above, voices join in song, but beneath shrouded boughs, beyond scope of light, shadow stirs. Oh, is this the beginning of, Shadowbringers? I see there's now a new side quest here. Oh, that's done, Skate. I was so confused. Yeah, now I can fast travel to all of them. Let me grab this quest. And also, get my Wind Up Emmerich and my Dragon Song Orchestral Scroll. Oh, so it's another one of those, like, solve the riddle quests. Okay. I do want to quickly go to Mordona and see if the, see if the Savage quest is here. Yeah. It sure is. Don't care, just give me the extreme. I'm probably gonna put up a party finder. Cause that's, yeah. Right there. I'm gonna put up a party finder for this. Recruit members, duty, trials. Not Thornton's Reign, Nidhogg's Rage. Loot. Mount farming. No role restrictions. Recruit. Alright. And now we can go back to doing this. Oh wow, there's a lot of quests here. When you return, you see, after you helped bring into during some war, we have striven to rebuild the city. Thanks to the assistance of countless craftsmen, our efforts to restore the firmament to its former glory are finally complete. Like House Dismail assembled a team of masons so skilled and efficient that we were able to finish the construction of an entirely new quarter, Imperium, oh, the residential district! Hello? Oh, my construction marks aimed at revitalizing the Holy of Ishgard's been approved. My name's Thummelin in the broom. We'll show you to the district. Oh, and another house. Okay, so that's what those are for. Okay, so they're both at the same place. So let's just go here and quickly do that. Take a quick look at these residential areas. I doubt I have the money for a plot of land, but I'm gonna take a look at it. Skip the cutscene. I know what this is. It's just a residential area. I want to see how it looks. Okay. I dig it. And I am more than certain that all the plots are ridiculously expensive. Okay. Like, what is all this, man? But I'm sure it's crazy expensive to have a house here. Where's the guy to even check? Resident caretaker, there he is. Oh, someone joined my party! Yay! Thank you. Wait, I can change company credits for stuff. Sufficient company rank? Boo. Restart now. Oh, that's just furnishings. Alright, well. Settings, unrestricted, confirm. Oh, I had selected it. Commence! I'm gonna do great at this, guys. I'm gonna stay alive. And I'm gonna do great. You can have all three, man. Well, I'm living. I'm alive. I'm helping, I swear. Yippee! Wow, we are lived. Use the weapon coffer. Oh. Oh, I can't use it here. Gotcha. Can I use it, please? Thank you. Yeah, once we get this mount, then that's also all of them. I'm giving myself these two. You can have that one, homie. I'm helping! Oh. I'm helping. Alright, I'm in party. I gotta give myself like constant regen. Let me switch please so I can quickly do that. Thank you. I helped. I swear I'm helping. Yippee! Dang it. I want to switch to the black mage just to open this. What do you mean I'm unable to change it this time? There we go. Okay. Surely this time. Fourth time's the charm, right? It's the wrong one, but... You know, I'm at least living. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Isn't that what I literally just got? Yeah. I do wish I tried to give you the gear by default, but oh well, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But this is at least my last Heavensward mount. I have all the other birdies. I'm doing my part, I swear. I helped. Oh. I'm just being dumb, I think. Whistle! Need. Agreed. I didn't take luck at all. I've had far worse. Yippee! Give me that lantern. That's all of them. Yay! Yay! Yippee! How do I leave? Because I can just teleport out. Tooth Sky! Hello! Alright, disband party. Okay, where do I go to turn it in again? I don't remember. Do I go to Mordona? Well, as well, it is. Tis. I guess I'll do these real quick. As I said, it might take several minutes. Skip. I'm getting distracted with these quests that are right here. I don't remember where to turn it in. Do I turn it into Mordona? Let me go to Mordona real quick. So I feel like it's usually Mordona where you turn those things in. Plus now I can take a look at the Dark Lantern. Also, at some point, I got another mount that I don't remember having. Let me take a look. Oh, bitch. Favorites. But I had, like, a chair. I don't remember ever getting this chair. Wait, that's kind of cunty. But it doesn't seem to be here. Where do I turn in the birds? Chat, where do I turn it in? Where do I get my gold burb having all lanterns? Whoa. Okay, well, it's not there. Let's just go back to Foundation. Over there? Wow, thanks. Because, like, I've got 7. It'll sure. Alright. Thank you. I wonder if the Triple Triad is up now that I've, like, finished some more of the patch quests. Oh, there it is. I'm 7? Yup. Okay, looks like I didn't unlock the Triple Triad match. And we're into a recession. Novice chat's being nice. Hey, Novice chat's been nothing but nice to me. Excuse you. Skip. Travel to the Javanian hinterlands. It's at the very base of it too. Ugh. Eastern hinterlands, please. Okay, I'm gonna drink some more water. And once I turn in this quest, I'm going to put my laundry over and take a bathroom break. Because I need to not let my sheets sit in a wet washer. Where's my cats? Cavatopi is asleep on my bed. He's such a baby. He's just a sweet little baby boy. Got another bot message. Ugh. Up I go. Fat ass birds. Using my whistle. I'll watch this one because I want to see the bird. Look at all my birds. Such pretty birds. I'll probably remove some of the birds once I start getting more mounts, you know? Look at that gold bird. It's beautiful. When it's match over the hero whom it can lend its wings. That is stunning. The bird is mine. Yippee! Use. We also use this real quick. Alright. And now let me summon my new Firebird and also add it to my favorites. Look at that beauty. Oh! The Kirin holds nothing to this. Oh my god. Okay. Back to MSQ. And once I get there, let me go ahead and be right back. So that I can go ahead and just, I forgot that I never used this screen. Don't I have a be right back thing on here? I guess I don't. I swore I did. Okay, hold on. BRB. Go. I'll be right back. Yeah. I have a brownie. Again. I just love these too much. They're so good. Like, oh my god, bro. I gotta play one-handed while I eat this. I don't know where I'm going. Sorry. They're just so good. I'm getting crumbs everywhere. Hold on. Let me finish the brownie. And then we'll read text boxes, okay? Oh, fuck. I keep dropping. I want to vacuum today. Kapatapi's back on the bed. As he should. Okay. Alright. I swear to God, this is a voice cutscene. Mr. Stoop, you come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it, but in any event, Sir Emeric de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House Borel, cordially invites Mistress Toof to dine with him at his estate. Is he gonna ask me on a date? He seems surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure. But with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay, what say you? I'd love to. Indeed, who would not? You'll forgive me if I seem envious. Ahem. I shall send word of your acceptance to Borel Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrologicum. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way. But... we should have been live for 2 hours already. What the fuck? Okay. Where am I going? There. And we run. We ride! Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to the steward. Greetings and well met, Mistress Toof. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Borel, though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. Ahem, my lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say women of action such as yourself enjoys a nary a moment's respite. The battlefield beckons even now, I am sure. But for this day, we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. Cutscene. Is it voiced? I doubt it will be. Honestly, it looks like it will be. Unique animations. Surely that means it's voiced. It's weird seeing him not in armor and just in generic clothes.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn. I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
I feel like he's gonna ask us out. Like, I feel like he's about to ask me out, which is so weird. I'm like, this is such a bizarre, like, change in events from what I'm used to. Why do I feel like he's poisoning us?
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
It wasn't all sunshine and lemon cakes. People died.
Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it.
Alright, what have you? Oh, the music stopped. What's happening?
By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain.
Are you ending your isolationist
I can
policy?
still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
Is he joining the
Lords
Alliance?
and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
That shit's gonna be poisoned, let's be real.
May I ask a personal question?
Oh no.
Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
I don't fucking know, man.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
Bro.
News from House Forton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
Bro.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
Is this when we're finally being introduced to Alice A?
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
I fear that's what's happening right now, is they're being introduced to, Alphino's twin sister.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did she.
This is a different narrator. Who is narrating right now?
Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Alright, well, in we go. And then I think it said the Far Edge of Fate was the first quest that is, like, officially either the end of the patch quest or the start of, what's next? Stormblood or Shadowbringers? Whichever one.
Yes.
That's his sister, alright.
Is that...
Emmerich is like, what the fuck?
Alize, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. 'Twas only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
Away, don't worry.
And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect.
They look identical.
But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, She's as dedicated as any scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino.
I love how
She will be attended
stone-faced
by
they
our
are in the
most skilled
cutscenes. Like, they can't
chirurgeons.
really display the emotion properly. So...
Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer.
Bro, what?
The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan.
He's like,
They
oh
make for
shit.
Zelphatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
Oh, and she's out.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
They could sort of just become a lone wolf, because bro got lost in the sauce a little too hard. Alright, Alpha, no. Surely they won't let her. Ah, yes, I know. You must trust in Captain Whitecape and his chirurgeons. Did they not bring Astinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we yet have the power to influence? Yet food. Heavenly eggnog. Fuck yeah. Eggnog. Shadows of the First. Whoop. So the warriors of darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. We first encountered them in Lost Athnath, when they were confronting Ravana. Gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alize risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Tufli will accompany me to Zelphatol and help me to stop the Ixal's ritual. Yeah. Guess I'm fighting Garuda again. Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastman's intrusions into Kurthan lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Zelphatol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland, after all, and Ixali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Zelphatol by way of the mountain pass, east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure you safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Zelphatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. But we should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmund. In the event Mistress Elise regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. But... Alright, then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies you require in Camp Dragonhead. Cool beans! Okay. And now... we go to Dragonhead. I needed to crack my neck, sorry. Ooh. Okay. Everything you require, then excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Nadaland and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Excelli warriors, I have been informed that the Fortom Knights have already dispatched them. The enemy's gates lie open, we need but walk through. Honestly, I'm gonna go in here right now and tweak this a little bit, because I don't need this many birds. I like the bubble bird. I think we're gonna leave it at that. And honestly, I don't fuck with the chair. There are cooler sitting ones. Alright. This is Tooth, Master Alphano. As you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the First Mountain. Simply put, they are up to something and don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Zelpatal and aid you as you see fit. The enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon arriving, let us advance with care as we search for the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, we should only have to contend with the Ixal, but if they are not, we may be forced to do battle with the Warriors of Darkness. New regular duty. Well. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, that's because it's unsynced. Fuck. I need to back out. I forgot that it's unsynced. Hold on. There we go. Still incident proc, but at least this time I've got a group. Hey, yay. I had to make sure I was actually selecting the right person. Oof. Oh, you know what? Just real quick. This one. Oh, there's spikes. All right, let's go keep moving through. Bro. The fuck? Oh. This isn't even the next boss. It's just some guys. Alright, let's go. Will you move? Ouch! Probably just go and do that real quick. Getting some more tombstones, which is perfect. I have no clue how many tombstones I have right now, I'm not gonna lie. I might have enough for something, but it's iffy. Okay. My brain is still instinctually going like, oh, make sure you switch into ice so that you can use your Umbral Soul when there's no enemies around. And I'm like, what? And so Black Mage, a little bit, but hi Lauk, hello. Little break, a little, yeah. Lauk, you missed me getting my last bird. I now have gold bird. Nice, yeah, gold bird. Are we ending with the Garuda fight? Is that what's happening? No. Should we compare 16 solo of the EX ones? I was with it a level 100 for it, and he could easily solo. So really it just depends on how comfortable you are with it. Let's get a truck for you. Let me get started. Yeah. It makes me feel better. My Astro is 60, and then my Black Mage is 75. Garuda! Ruh-roh, she's here. Anyone want a limit break? Why does no one ever use the stupid limit breaks? Like, just limit break. It's really not that hard. There you go. GG's. To end with limit break, but that's not wasting it? Yeah, exactly. Like, you had it so long ago. Valkyrie's Code of Healing. I don't think it's better than what I have now, unfortunately.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
The Charizard's Heavenwards gear? Yeah. I have the hat. I just don't have the tomestones for the rest.
What do we have here?
You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
Warriors of Darkness. Easily accessible? Yeah. Tell me why this feels like Urianger. That's like 5 IL butter.
You!
Yeah.
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us the long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
I feel like that's Urianger.
No, now. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there.
Yup, she's the one who poisoned.
Know that I will happily make it quicker for you. If you just stand still.
Honestly, she's kind of a baddie.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
This still looks like Urianger. I'm not gonna lie.
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
Like, note that he's not talking. Note that he's not talking. I want to make that very clear. Because
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean?
If he speaks,
7 hells!
we'll
What could he possibly hope
recognize
to achieve?
his voice. Thought. And that's why
Should I
his mouth
explain
and
it to
neck
you?
is covered. Because
Very
they
well.
would see the mark.
Consider it a
you
reward
know,
of sorts.
on
for
his
beating us
neck,
here.
the mark of the Scions.
You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light.
Huh?
But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the void.
Who?
Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
That is
You would doom our world to save your
extreme.
own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
And only he remains, the one that looks like Urianger.
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Just note that Urianger was talking with an Ascian in an earlier cutscene. I wonder why. And I mean, didn't Urianger go silent a bit ago? Am I cooking or am I cooking? What does that look like? Ugh, gross. Also now, all things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true that to save their world they must bring ruin to ours? No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Complete. Two sides of a coin. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The Knight's gonna praise Lord Edmund of our success, and we the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I will be at the congregation. Cool. Off we go. That's so much random shit in here, man. Ugh. I really should find an inn room and retire. But I can do that later. Alright, Emmerich. It brings me joy to see you safely returned to us too. What news from Zelphatal? Bad news. Then we were not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remain behind, Mistress Ishtola has been tending to Mistress Elise, I think, in your absence, and I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. Cutscene! Cutscene, King Julian! There's more till you enter Stormload 16!
Alize, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
I take it your mission was a success.
I feel like all the women just sound the same.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alize. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power. Death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Guess we'll just need to get stronger to kill them,
Indeed.
but just two.
The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alize and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelfatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
I guess
Allow
that
me,
means
Sir
me.
Emmerich.
Oh.
I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
It's literally just the same model.
But Alize, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute! I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
We move on from our Heavensward clothes. If they diverge much more after this? Alright, well. Another cutscene. It has been many moons since we last worked together, though I believe the same cannot be said of the two of you. It has been. As the ones that weren't done. I confess I was aware of your subterranean expedition, of your search for the truth of the calamity. I considered involving myself with her venture for a time, but as you all know all too well, circumstances are conspired to keep us apart. I can only assume she carried on in our absence. Alize, my apologies for keeping you waiting. Oh, Cunty! Yes! Right then, shall we be off? Tara never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. All she needs a red ribbon while he has a blue one. Boy. Girl. Raised at 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember that time at the studio when the girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered? Sister, please. She was on my... can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light? Bro. So be it. Another time, perhaps. Should thank you again for your assistance with my expeditions, Tooth. Though we left matters somewhat unfinished, I am nevertheless prepared to focus on the task at hand and aid you to the fullest extent of my ability. As you help me to brave the coils, so too will I help you defeat the Warriors of Darkness. Cool. Pleasure to have you with us. New garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I'm here today because I would regret it if I weren't. That is all. Fair enough. Let us depart for the Waking Sands then and see if Orianja can help be of assistance. Good thing I still have my Aetheryte tickets. Haven't been back here in a hot minute. Guess he's in duty queue. He's got a little bunny. Wait, where am I going? Into the Waking Sands I go. Oh, cutscene out the gate. Orianja, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. My master Alphina, would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me a knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? The warriors of darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. I fear he is a warrior of darkness, bro. You are falling upon deaf ears. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time, to identify and remove the source of the beast tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. To Mia, how you doing, bestie? The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Asians did not have similar designs elsewhere of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day that I received tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Murthor. Ogamoro stirreth, and there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumors, mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries. Bro, he knows this because he is a warrior of darkness and he's been sowing these seeds and he wants us to intervene to keep us off his tracks. I'm cooking. Thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. I'm cooking. Like, he had a hold-on mask so you couldn't see his little scion mark when he was with the Warriors of Darkness. And you can't see his hair now because it would be too identifiable. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. We must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook. Bro, thank you for your counsel, Orion J. Pray and inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. I'm cooking, bro. I'm cooking. I think Elise recognizes something. If I may, brother, Orion J., is there anything else you would like to say? See, she knows. I'm right in this bitch. I'm right. If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add. Very well, ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Order had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I won't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tell of a promising tome, the Garen Oracles. Mayhap you could start there. She knows something. By thy leave. She knows. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. She agrees with me, man. She's on the same wavelength as me. I swear it. I swear it. That's what's happening here. Shall not say more? Bro, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Like, am I right or am I right? Seven hells, at this rate I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. The question? No. It is rhetorical. Whatever it is, we don't want any. I'll fancy that just when my kobold problems look like coming to an head, the signs of the seventh dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. What a brilliant timing, what it is, right then, is what it is. Alright, then let's get to it. I assume that means yet another dungeon. So our friendly neighbors in Ugmaru have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, the scout spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search for the camp for the little bugger, would you? Yup. Our Maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? Yeah. A kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Orionje's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan's summoning, and that means finding and questioning this kobold. Alright. Time to look for this freaking kobold. Ha! Gasp. So stay back. Away, far back. I'm not a... That's no use, pointless, hopeless, no use. Aww. There it is. Please don't hurt me, I only wish to talk. Yes, yes, just talk. Well, if you keep fucking running away... There we go. This was a stupid plan. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will... Or like versus tiny baby kobold? Yup. Gosh, you found me again. What to do, what to do, what to do? I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please, please do not hurt me. This is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. So, we've got him. Fine work, Scions. So, little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No, no, no. I came to talk, to ask for help. When your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and I... Now, let us all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least, I will be a Pikmin. One day. Well met, Gabu. I am Alphinaud. This is my sister, Elise. Tooth, the woman who found you, is our friend. Now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Bluden here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gabu. But you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? No one is going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. Oh, music change. The Patriarch, the Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him. Beat him, fight him, stop him. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry. Raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Bro, what? Coke for the furnace? I did not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of fussy fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, begs, pleads, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too. So please help Gabu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to the worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure the crystals, and free the prisoners. Another dungeon. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. Oy. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance in Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. Another one done. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Oh, several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together, we can take them away and hide them. Come. Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Am I going alone? Is this not a dungeon? Quickly. Yoink. It's like, let's go burp for real though. I'm all udon Gabu, this way. I'm glad that it's not another dungeon, I'm gonna be real. Yoink. Oh, cutscene. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother! Aye, it's just that... I'm quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Kurthus to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals are smuggled into Vilbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Ascians, as Thancred speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Ascians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never you mind about that. As Elise said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you listen to the next cache, Gabu? Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. This next one is the last, and it's very large, very big, very huge, very large. Something fishy. It's almost as if I think the one who said yes, Emmerich Debonair or whatever his name was, I feel like it's him behind it. Though you cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. Bro! Confound it. What about you, Tooth? Any luck? Nope. Nothing, but this cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spotted saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is, where to and why? Within Ogomoro, where they summoned Titan once before, mean to do so again. It is the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. We're working on it, bro. And we will. Gabus, we will. Stay calm. We still have time. They've yet to call for the remaining crates. Yes, if they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There's no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals that I might deliver them into Commander Bluiden's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. Crystals too would be so kind. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Bluiden on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there was an aetheryte within the Ugmara mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall join you anon. Strange, I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action, but if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way. Off we go. Why are they talking about a bear head? Oh, they're on the other side of that. Okay. What? One thing amiss? Yeah, it pisses me the fuck off. Did I just miss them in that first room? The fuck? What? Oh my fucking god, bro. There we go. Ah, I take it this is the aetheryte we seek. Right then. Hex you? Yup. As soon as Alphino arrives, we go. I trust you feeling suitably heroic, too. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Quickly, you clods. Briskly, swiftly, quickly. I will not suffer any further delays. At least the Patriarch. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Main battle, I'm in your relative location. Slay. Overdwellers, here? But how did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Oh, they're dead. Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace? You monster. How could you? We are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, Elise, not yet. I understand, Patriarch, I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work with us together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned at the Overdweller's convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take, and when you've had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dared to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of ether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands. You will not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Oh. Say something, please. Please. Yeah, the poor little guy. Please. Uh-oh. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up! Did he turn his parents into a primal? Oh, nope, he summoned Titan. Dude, Phazon, hello! I am doing well. Seven hells. Yeah, baby boy might have summoned a primal. Yeah, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Alpha note. We must away. Well, that's not good. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of not violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Ogamaru, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops, and the cycle will continue. Two, if you know, it must be done. Will you face the load of crags once more? Also, I wonder who that is. Thank you, my friend. Alize and I will tend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look for us in Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you. Well, there you go. Titan in the naval hard. Oh, it's only naval hard? Oh, let's just unsync this shit then. We can solo that, just the two of us. Is the reason I was sitting on mech? Yeah, bro. I really don't have a need to be Astro right now, but fuck it. Who am I kidding? I am the one that needs all this shit. Here you go. Turning out one tapping? Yeah. Shit takes forever. All done. Off to Camp Overlook I go. They fixed the zoom on that. All right. Here's hoping that worked. It did, it did. Take a sip of water. Cutscene! Oh, there she is. Did I not tell you she would return safe and sound? The deed is done then. Titan is no more. Yup. Good. There's been enough tragedy this day. He has been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. He is almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he succumbed to the Primal's influence. Should that prove to be the case, he must be put to death like any other thrall, such as the Alliance's policy, yes? You have the right of it. But we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Azael's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray. Complete. I'll probably end stream in half an hour, because that'll be the 4-hour mark. There is not to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters, informing Commander Bluden of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break it to him? You're a sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst, but they said you had matters well in hand. All settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men'll be, believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal's a primal, and there ain't a soul in the maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong, like, we were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for celebration. Now, I know you have lots of places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass to the triumphant return of Titan's Bane. Clearly there's some animosity between the siblings, but you know.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you.
Just me.
Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words.
Yeah, no light pollution here.
I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos.
Right, I need to click the button. I forgot.
My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand.
Wrong button. I thought there was a button. Guess there isn't a button.
There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not?
It's panning over to Gabu because he's gonna say something.
Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger.
There's still something not right about Urianger, I'm telling you.
Forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard. Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk.
They were.
I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light.
Sorry, I was drinking water. Ugh.
As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on. For the sake of those we hold dear.
Alphina's just there like... Well, clearly she's been churched. Gorberry, hello. Nice model, thank you! Thank you, I love it a lot. I spent good money on this model. Comet arson, what? The mystery man that I'm almost certain is Orion J. He's back.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Find Discord? Yup.
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
I still think this is Orion J. Do I understand this,
What
man?
did the man in white have to
It's
say?
like Old English, basically.
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
It's from all
Be
the
thou
books he
well
reads.
reminded
Yeah.
that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Yeah, clearly this is Orion J.
Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to
Orion
think you
J's
might
model.
hold a candle
Yeah,
for your old
exactly.
friends
That's
after
what
all.
I'm saying. By the way, that hasn't been revealed yet. To be clear, that hasn't been revealed yet, but I've been saying that for a hot minute. You're lucky this is not a spoiler. You're lucky.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardour belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too-delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting?
Wait, let's pray that
yes?
for return the Waking Sands? For real.
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Like, bro. Come on.
Very well. Draw her out.
Oh wait,
Make
they're
it
at the Waking Sands, aren't they? I recognize this area. This is Thanalan.
It shall be done.
Turn to your bedroom, my man. Your books are waiting. For real, though.
What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness.
See, I've known this is what happened
Full
a
deeply
long
though
time
it
ago.
paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast,
Bro!
so too shall I.
Talking about your friend who died in order to kill an Ascian. And yet, here you are. Only we after X amount of time? Yeah. Like, bro. You can't be talking about your dead friend like that and then do the exact thing that your dead friend wouldn't do. Like, come on. That's a little crazy. That's a little bonkers, don't you think? Somebody shouldn't? Yeah. I was at this moment speaking with Thancred and Ishtola via Link Pearl. They had some interesting news to share. Apparently during the course of their respective investigations, both came across crates which had once borne Ishgardian seals. It would seem that someone in the capital has been very busy indeed. Accordingly, the Temple Knights have launched a full-scale investigation. Sir Emmerich believes it is only a matter of time before the culprits are found, but we shall have to wait and see. In the meantime, it seems only prudent to look into the recent activities of the other tribes in case they too are flush with Ishgardian crystals. And with that in mind, I suggest we pay Oriange another... Wait, where is Alize? The expect that Alfie starts talking to you, not at you? Yeah. She was here a moment ago with Gabu. Another cutscene. Let me guess. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gorberry. Much appreciated. It's time to leave, isn't it? Yeah, just a little bit. My apologies for disappearing again. If it is any consolation, I have already packed my things. How is he? My brother, Commander Bluiden. What? What? Another post Heavensward? This is post Heavensward. But friends, thank you. Thank you for the Prime sub. My god. Something tells me you are not solely here out of concern for his welfare. But to answer your question, there has been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, he seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with that same expression on his face. You will look after him, won't you, Commander? And treat him with every kindness? He's still in there, I know it. Beneath the anguish and the despair, he's still fighting with all his heart. You have me talk Seymour during Stormblood? Little baby? He is baby. He deserves to be given that chance until he comes back to us, until we know for certain what has become of him. Aye, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this could have turned out a damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that, and nor will Maelstrom Command. I'm so sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should never have been made to, and I cannot possibly understand. Mayhap there's nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast to the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst and fill up again with your love for them, and never ever forget. Come along, little one. He spoke! I'll remember them, and you, Alize. Thank you. And then he's back to being quiet. Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he will recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes. She's got something on her mind. 1,000 times over, aye. There'll be a reckoning. Can't visit Maelstrom HQ? Teletubbies. Oh, they're both cats are in my room now. I didn't even notice. Turn to the waking sands. All right. What card is this? Oh, it's the card I already have. Cool. When I finish this specific quest line, I'll go ahead and end stream there. Because it has kind of been almost 4 hours, which is pretty damn long for me. Let's be real here. My streams almost never go this long. Isn't around in the area when I looked and when I asked the guy who said Gabu was a Maelstrom command. Oh, cutscene. Hey, Orionje. Hey. I know you're trying to kill us, Pookie, but we have heard of the glad tidings from Ogomoro, my friend. By the grace of the 12 and your most valiant efforts, the people of Limsa Lominsa may rest easy. I should like to think so, yes. Though we failed to prevent the Lord of Cracks from manifesting, we did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him before the Warriors of Darkness can make matters worse. It was by no means an unmitigated success, but it will have to suffice. And then to speak of another matter, one which weigheth heavy on my lady's mind. As thou didst request, I sought out the Garen oracles, that we might better understand the aims of the Warriors of Darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture. One of worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every humble calamity. 7 times have they succeeded. Then of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Aye, all is as my lady Menphilia spake unto thee. Spake? As for what becometh of these reflections when they and the source are rejoined? Frail flesh undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to her call, to flow unto the endless sea, there to endure as one and none. Then, if the Warriors of Darkness succeed, everyone in their world will die? In essence, aye. The verse speaketh of the renunciation of the flesh, and subsequent return to the life stream. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for if the first were to fall to transcendent light in the manner the Warriors of Darkness described, it would give way unto a void wherein none may know either life or death. Far better to die, they reason, for in death there is life. The essence of a soul which returneth unto the source may be born anew. Saved. Such at least is their belief, I surmise. If that is true, then, gods, no one should ever have to make such a choice. Ere we speak further on this subject, I would share with thee another recent discovery. It would seem that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered into the hands of certain Alamegan parties. Alamegans? Strange, and you believe this to be the work of the same Ishgardian smugglers who supplied the beast tribes? I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, and lest thou wonder all their motive, I would remind you that the Ascians did once attempt to bring about the summoning of Ralgr. The individuals who took receipt of these shipments are refugees belonging to a group devoted to the cause of Alamegan liberation. Hold dork in this outfit? Yeah. It may also interest thee to note that their Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of Alain Royu's network of spies. Surely you jest, and yet it is not so surprising. Bereft of leadership and hunted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Ascians, assuming they even know or care who their new employers are. All of which is irrelevant, forgive me. We must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. Toof, Elise, will you come with me to Little Alamigo? Yeah. Elise, you got something to say. Yes, of course, I should like to hear what they have to say for themselves, firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Bro. He is leading us full well into a trap. And he knows it. And he's still doing it. Alphino, Elise, Toof, are you still listening? Good, I have tidings. The Temple Knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. A cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were in the employ of, and I hope you are sitting down, a man in black robes. Then you have them, and the crystals too. What few remained, regrettably it would seem they dispatched one final shipment in the hours before we struck. 'Twas bound for Little Alamigo, we are told, where it will be received by members of a local resistance group. Since Sir Emmerich's men no longer have need of my services, I have a mind to head that way. As do we, by happy coincidence. We learned of the shipments but a few moments ago. Ha! And there I was thinking I might finally be one step ahead of the Warrior of Light and her little helpers. Ah, wait a moment, there is more. And I defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader... Bro. Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you that... Thancred, with whom else have you shared this information? About the smugglers? No one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning to contact Estola next, but is there someone else you would have me notify first? No, there isn't. See, she knows. She knows that Orion J is a fucking rat. She knows he's a rat. What in the world has gotten into her? It is twice now that we have sought Orion J's aid, and twice she has treated him as if he were a stranger. The Archon was one of Grandfather's most dedicated pupils and spent as much time as the Levieurs at the Levieur estate as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggled to recall a day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. If this continues, I may have to raise the matter. Later though, little Alamigo waits. Buddy. Buddy, oh pal. It appears, you're in for a rude awakening. Alphino is blind. Yeah, first the Crystal Braves, now this. Bro is just... Out of heaven's word? Yup. I will get to the bottom of this. Oh, forgive me, it has been a long day. Did you have something to say? So I can see better than him? For real. Orion J? Oh, I've always struggled to understand what's going on in his head. Now more than ever. Listen, Tooth, if anything should happen, it should be me who... Just know that I am prepared to do what must be done. Right then, to more pressing matters. Since we have no idea when Thancred might arrive, I suggest we see what information we can gather in his absence. Alright, and I'm gonna end stream there. Because I have been here streaming for y'all a very long time. And I definitely have other stuff that I need to be doing. So let me go ahead and find someone to raid. I could raid the same person as yesterday. Because honestly, she seems like a vibe. Oh god. And I would love to, at some point collab with her. I've seen Gladys on Discord. Yeah, I do in fact stream. I have no clue which server you found me from. 24-hour stream? Bro, I do not have the time for a 24-hour stream. But I'm gonna raid her again because I do want to eventually ask to collab with her. So, talking yesterday. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But we're gonna raid Milk again because I do want to collab with her at some point. She seems so chill and so fun. So maybe when I feel less anxious about it, I can ask for a collab. Because it's scary. It's a little bit scary. But thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will see you guys next time I stream. Bye-bye. Bye.